Hi everyone, welcome back to Ride Waves. Today, we've got something really special, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883, a bike that's been a staple in the Harley lineup for years, but with each iteration, it keeps getting better. Whether you're a seasoned rider or just stepping into the cruiser world, the Iron 883 is one of those bikes that just gets under your skin. It's got that old school Harley charm, the rawness, the attitude, and most importantly, the ride that makes you want to hit the road and never look back. So, let's dive into everything this bike has to offer: the performance, design, comfort, ride quality, and of course, the price, because we know that's one of the biggest deciding factors. Stick around till the end because we're going to take this beast out for a spin and give you our honest impressions of how it feels on the road. Alright, let's talk about the heart of this machine. The 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883 is powered by the iconic 883cc Evolution V-twin engine. This air-cooled engine has been a signature of the Iron 883 for years, and Harley has kept it alive because it's a proven performer. It delivers a strong, punchy low-end torque that makes city riding an absolute blast. With around 54 horsepower and 54 pounds-to-feet of torque, it's not the most powerful cruiser out there, but that's not the point of the Iron 883. This bike is all about that visceral, connected feeling you get when you twist the throttle. The exhaust note has that deep Harley growl, and trust me, it's music to any rider's ears. Now, one of the biggest changes in the 2025 model is the updated fuel mapping, making throttle response smoother and slightly improving fuel efficiency. Harley has also fine-tuned the 5-speed gearbox to make shifts feel more precise and fluid, especially when you're cruising at highway speeds. Speaking of cruising, the Iron 883 isn't built for high-speed touring, but it's more than capable of handling long stretches of road if you're up for it. Moving on to the design, Harley Davidson has stuck to the minimalist, blacked-out look that has made the Iron 883 a fan favorite. Everything from the engine casings to the exhaust and even the suspension components is finished in a sleek, aggressive black. It's got that tough, no-nonsense attitude that makes it instantly recognizable. The peanut fuel tank is still there, and it holds about 3.3 gallons, which should get you a decent range depending on how aggressively you ride. One of the cool things about the 2025 model is the updated LED lighting. The old halogen headlamp is gone, replaced with a much brighter and more efficient LED unit that improves visibility at night. Harley has also introduced new color options this year, with some fresh matte and metallic finishes that really make the bike stand out. The riding position remains true to the Iron 883's roots: low-slung, slightly forward-leaning, and comfortable enough for everyday riding. The solo seat is well padded, but if you're planning longer rides, you might want to look into aftermarket options for extra comfort. The mid-mounted foot controls give a balanced feel, making it easy to maneuver, especially in urban environments. Suspension-wise, the Iron 883 keeps things simple. Up front, you get traditional telescopic forks, while the rear has dual shocks with preload adjustability. It's not the most advanced setup, but it does the job well, soaking up bumps and handling city streets with ease. However, if you hit rougher roads, you will feel this bike is more about style and attitude than plush comfort. The braking system is solid, with a single disc at both the front and rear. ABS is available as an option, which is something I always recommend, especially for newer riders. The braking performance is predictable and responsive, but don't expect sport bike level stopping power. It's built for cruising, not aggressive riding. Let's talk about how this bike actually rides. The first thing you'll notice when you fire it up is that classic Harley rumble. It's got that unmistakable character that makes you feel connected to the machine. The throttle response is smooth, and the torque delivery is right where you need it, especially for city riding. You don't have to constantly shift gears to find power. It's just there, waiting for you. On twisty roads, the Iron 883 is fun, but it has its limits. The low ground clearance means you'll scrape the pegs if you lean too hard into corners, but that's just part of the cruiser experience. This bike isn't built for aggressive riding. It's meant for cruising, enjoying the open road, and taking in the ride. Highway cruising is decent, But keep in mind this isn't a big touring bike. The lack of wind protection means you'll feel the wind at higher speeds, and the engine does start to feel a bit strained when you push it past 75 miles per hour. But if you're sticking to city streets and back roads, it's a perfect companion. Now, let's talk about the price. The 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883 starts at around $11,999, which puts it in a competitive spot for an entry-level cruiser with that legendary Harley badge. Of course, the price can go up depending on the color options and whether you opt for ABS or other accessories. So, who is this bike for? If you're looking for a raw, no-frills cruiser with classic styling, the Iron 883 is hard to beat. It's got that unmistakable Harley DNA, the sound, the feel, and the street presence that turns heads wherever you go. It's not the most powerful or the most comfortable, but that's not what this bike is about. It's about attitude, simplicity, and the pure joy of riding. If you're a beginner looking to step into the world of Harley Davidson, the Iron 883 is a great place to start. It's manageable, has a low seat height, and gives you that authentic Harley experience without being overly intimidating. On the other hand, if you're an experienced rider looking for something lightweight and stylish for urban commuting, it's also a solid choice. At the end of the day, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883 stays true to what it has always been, a raw, stylish, and character-filled machine that's all about the ride. It's not trying to be the fastest or the most high-tech cruiser on the market, and that's exactly why people love it. It's a bike that connects you to the road, makes you feel every bit of the ride, and delivers an experience that's hard to replicate. That's it for today's review. Let me know in the comments what you think about the 2025 Iron 883. Is it the perfect entry-level Harley, or do you think it's time for a major update? And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so